You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, welcome to Hogwarts. We've got a brand new deck here, kind of a new deck. We haven't touched this deck in forever. Pulled a lot of new stuff for it. We pulled more of like Inari Fire, Run Ryu, Nefarious Archfiend. We pulled more of this stuff. This is our Spellcaster deck. We also have pulled the Perform Mage Damage Juggler in the Legacy tickets, which is pretty cool because this first effect doesn't really matter, but the second effect, banishes from graveyard add a Perform Mage monster, is pretty cool. Trick Clown, another awesome card. You normal summon it. If you link it away or send it with an XE material, you can summon it back and keep extending, which is cool. And then Ron Ryu and the rest of the gang here. We've got all of the Magistus monsters. Unfortunately, we still have not pulled Zorora. Again, we need more Zororas. That way we can more reliably get to these cards right here. That would be really, really awesome. And then we've got Roachkas. And again, a lot of these cards we have not touched in forever. This guy, Scion, which we have 3 copies of. Might as well play another one. He's a free special summon. And then we've got just like Necro Valley, Dimension Fissure, our usual lineup of spells and traps. I might be missing some of the newer ones. I'm actually going to get rid of Destruction Durama too, because honestly, oftentimes in this particular deck, it actually ends up being bad for us, not good for us. So I'll get rid of it for now, although it is pretty decent against Malice. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'll save this right here, and we'll go play it and see how it goes. Okay, we just won the coin flip, and it's a pretty decent hand. We've got some cool stuff here. We'll start with, let me read this guy before I screw this up somehow. This is Pendulum Effect. During your main phase, you can special summon this. Yep, I'm just going to make sure. So we'll activate this, and then we will special summon it out. Right here. Summon out Roachka. 100% we'll get a free monster out of it, or a free card out of it. Give our opponent 500 life points. They pick a card on the top of our deck to give to us for free. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, this card's always cool. Yeah, see, like we got that for free. Roachka's cool. I haven't played Roachka in a while. What does this do? Flip a coin or negate the effects. I'm going to go ahead and activate this, actually. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to target this right here. See if my opponent has a response. They don't. Would have been cool if they did. Guess we just negated our own Roachka. And now we can... This is kind of up for us. We have a lot of different things that we can do here. We can go... Honestly, usually I just go the Photon route, but we also could have gone Time Thief or Baguska. But this is pretty decent. I actually would like this route because there can only be one that's pretty good under this route. So from here, detach, Roachka. And now we'll... Damn, he has an Ash for this. Damn it. I try to play around stuff, but I couldn't. I mean, technically I didn't play around Ash, but it's fine. We still have 2 interruptions, which is okay. So then we just set these 2 and we pass, and it's not looking too bad here. We've got the Roachka as a follow-up, and the this special summons I don't know why he's activating that now. I'm not going to be doing anything with that. I don't know why. But yeah, Roachka's not bad. I'm going to normal summon Dormouse. Oof. Honestly, I think we just... Okay, so we could Solemn Warning this. Or on summon, we could just activate... There Can Be Only One. I think we just win, because then he can't make any more Cybers plays whatsoever. I think we just win this duel if we do that. So I put Chaining on. Is there a trap card they have that can out a... Let me make sure. Let's make sure of this. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is special summon, add one monster, banish one card on the field. If you control a link, okay, so I think we just cancel this, say no to this, and then we activate, there can be only one instantly. I think that's the play. And now we have a dragon here, we have our Spellcaster, and we just kind of do our thing. Roachka is a little weak though, but not Roachka, Renola. Renola is a little bit weak. This is going to banish one to do something. Again, it doesn't matter because, I mean, yeah, pay, banished, add it back, cool, whatever. You can't summon it, and that's it, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't really do anything with it. We don't have a bad little setup here. Yep, and then he scoops. Perfect. You know, if it was anybody else, I would maybe feel bad. It's Malice. I don't feel bad. Alright, we rank up to Platinum 5. We were supposed to do this last episode, but we fell short. Whatever. Bunch of stuff, random stuff. Little Chimera, can't use that. Yami, haven't used that in years. Cool. This is what my opponent was playing. This is about as standard, meta relevant of a deck that you can get. This could easily be a deck that is in Master 1, even above. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack. We have to get to Platinum 4 in order to open 2. So right now we're just opening one at a time. Doesn't seem to be glowing, but just the cards we need that are rare, so... Cool, we got a hollow anyway. Toy Vendor, I mean, that could be decent. Reproducus is a good card. We already have it, though. Battery Charger. Supreme King. Cool. Take another Pendulum. Kashtira Preparations. Now we have multiple copies, I guess. Number Wall. Radiant. I'll take another copy of that if that's not already 3. And then Indigo Eyes. I already have that. Insane. Of all the supers to pull, it's this one. Okay, we just won the coin flip. His hand is looking absolutely not good. But it's fine. We won the coin flip. We're going to normal summon this Roachka for sure. Start with this. Activate her effect. Next season, too, I didn't announce this yet, but next season we're going to be deploying some new tactics in terms of how we perform in this show. I think what we're going to do is if we see, especially when if we get bounced back to gold, if we see any kind of meta deck, especially in gold, we're just going to scoop and go to the next game because I'm trying to speed run gold next season and get right to platinum so we can actually start making runs for diamond. Because we've been playing a lot of new decks and it's been fun and we've been getting a lot of new cards. But we haven't made a run for diamond in quite some time with our best deck. So I think I'm going to be doing that because it's actually kind of crazy because we get stuck in gold for such a large period of the month. I think that probably is going to be the move because we're going to we're like, screw it. We're going to, like, let's say we run into Malice. We're like, screw this, I'm out of here. We scoop, go to the next game. Especially if we lose a coin flip to Malice. Like, you lose a coin flip to Malice, they start setting up for 8 minutes. You're like, I'm not participating in this. So we're just going to scoop, go to the next game, and then hopefully we get, like, a matchup that is more reasonable. Plus, honestly, those, like, weird-ass decks that we play against are way more fun to watch. Like, it's so much more fun to watch me play against somebody trying to play a pure spirit deck in 20... That's a great... Thank God he gave us this. It's so much better to, like, have somebody... That is amazing. I can't believe he did that. Yeah, like, have somebody try to play, like, Gradles against us. Like, that's so much more entertaining than just watching, like, Ryzeal combo off. Because, obviously, those decks are more interesting. So, we're going to Photon route here. We already have the Eternal Galaxy. We'll activate. Search. Go into... So we just detach this. We'll detach and we'll grab the free guy. Free summon. He's cool too. No, to hand, yes. He's cool too because we could just use him for Forbidden Droplets if we need to. I'm not even going to summon him. So I think we're going to set. Yeah, set. Put Chaining on. End phase. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Like I said, it's actually pretty good because then we, like I said, we could just rank up here and then if we really need to, we Forbidden Droplets. We also could just sit on the Forbidden Droplets and wait for our opponent to summon a monster, activate an effect, then we can use Eternal Galaxy. We can always have that strategy too. Maybe I will use that strategy. Maybe I will. We'll see if our opponent does anything. Actually, I'll try that strategy out. So we'll just like activate Eternal Galaxy and then we'll activate draw phase. Okay, leave me alone. Because that way if he Raigekis, I just Eternal Galaxy and just flip this. That's the whole reason of holding this. Usually we hold this to negate a monster effect. Like the reason we transform this into Photon Lord is to negate the first monster effect. But we technically have that with Forbidden Droplets. Eternal Soul directly from deck. Yep, that's fine. That is fine. Now it is Dark Magician, so it is a little bit dangerous, but we have Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning is pretty good against Eternal Soul, because if he activates the effect of Special Summon on activation, we just Solemn Warning it. I believe we can if he activates it. Like if he activates and chooses to activate it simultaneously, we can use Solemn Warning. Okay, and a main phase, end phase. Now I think we're just gonna, yep, we're gonna transform right now. Technically, I've never done this, but I could technically attack and then transform this into the next monster. I've never actually done that, but technically speaking, I could do that. Which again, I've never done, but like I could in theory do that. And especially since with this particular build, we don't have anything we need to search, so that actually probably would have been pretty smart. Damn it, I didn't detach the Roachka, I'm an idiot. Well, I have a free special summon anyway, so it doesn't matter, but okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't detach for Roachka. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. We have back row destruction. We have a lot. We have a lot of plays. Yeah, we have a ton of plays that we can do. We also have, well, we have lots of things that we can do. Okay, so we'll start with the special summon, inherent special summon. We'll summon this out for free. That's cool. Yeah, we'll start with that. We have Zorora, which is pretty cool. We don't have a water monster in graveyard right now. It's a little unfortunate that we don't have a water monster in graveyard because we can't make Risen. Risen in this situation would be fantastic, because then we have back row negates and front row negates. Pretty cool. So we have that, but we don't have that right now. We could probably get rid of all three of his back row if we really wanted to. If we go into Nightmare Phoenix, we can get rid of all of his back row that we want to. We can get rid of this, this, and potentially this, so not bad. He's going to activate Eternal Soul. If he uses the effect now, we can Solemn Warning it. That's up to him. If he uses it, use the effect. Which effect is he using? I believe you can. Or maybe I can't. But that's fine. Even if he does or he doesn't, it doesn't matter, because then we have Zorora to pop. Special summon, yep, and I can Solemn Warning just as assumed. So we're going to go ahead and Solemn Warning that. I'll pay the 2 stacks. I'm just Solemn Warning it. If you pick the other effect, the funny thing is if he had just chosen to do it later, I couldn't have done anything about it. I don't think. But we'll summon out Zorora. Activate this effect. And we'll definitely be grabbing the this one. Yep, Ninurinu. Yep, sure. Yep, activate this effect. Target itself. Target this. Pop both. Oof, Wonder One. What the hell is that doing in there? Alright, we can make this, but I don't have any water monsters, so it kind of sucks. Unless that Ninurinu girl's a water monster. She's not. Okay, so that sucks for me. I guess in this situation, actually, he's playing a Dark Magician deck, so there could be like a Mirror Force or some dumb shit going on here. I actually think Time Thief could be good in this situation with the Dark Magician deck. I would just attack with these, but again, against the Dark Magician player, there's a chance Mirror Force, something funny always happens with them. This is a Platinum 5 Dark Magician player. Something funny can happen. So we're just gonna go ahead and attack. We'll see if they've got anything. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to be extra careful. Already, look, like there's something. There's like probably a Karibo of some kind. Some other thing that activates when battle damage is done. Like there's something funny always going on with these Platinum 5 Dark Magician people. So you just got to be kind of ready for anything. And that Time Thief is one of those cards I really like to summon against burn decks, against some kind of funny business going on. I like to summon Time Thief because you can dodge stuff, which is really cool. As he can just, yeah, he can dodge Mirror Force. He can grab trap cards off the top of the deck. Like he's so versatile and so amazing for these particular ranks. Like later on, if I was playing against like Malice, I wouldn't have made Time Thief there, like, because I know they wouldn't have had a Mirror Force out of the blue. I know they wouldn't have had like a Storming Mirror Force or a Magic Cylinder. Like they wouldn't have had that. So I wouldn't have made Time Thief right here. I would just attack with everything I had and then made like a main phase 2 Baguska or something. Like well, maybe not against Malice, but against any other deck. Actually against Malice too, because small monsters all have on-field effects. But yeah, I wouldn't have seen, like, I already knew there was going to be some foolishness. And this is in damage step right now. So I don't think I can do anything about this because I can't ash it. This is when you take battle damage. Ash cannot be used in the damage step. So he can dark equal to or less than the damage. He can summon Dark Magician Girl. He can't summon Dark Magician, which means because this is 24, I will be able to run over whatever he summons. And yeah, I will be able to. Now, let me see. The special summon from the graveyard. Okay, so he can't summon the Dark Magician in his hand using this. He can summon Dark Magician, regular Dark Magician with this if he wants to. Dark Magician Girl, but he can't summon Dark Magician. Or any 2400 or lower monster he can summon. Alright, he's gonna summon. Oof, that kind of sucks for me. He's gonna summon Illusion, which I can't out right now because my monster is 2500. So we'll go main phase 2. And I think we just hit the end phase. We gotta just hope we get a trap card off the top of his deck. I can't out this right now. This is the other issue that we've always had with this deck is power output. That's always been an issue. Because like our utility's fantastic, but the truth is the strongest monster we can summon is 2500 attack. That actually is not good. That's always been an issue. Is when your strongest monster is 2500, you just it's a struggle to do anything. Because, like, we have to, like, he summoned one monster with 2500 defense, I just can't out it. I need to, like, not this, yeah, like, I need to use some tricks. I can technically summon Risen, but our only tuner is underneath here in the entire deck. But we have, like, can we summon Selene? Yeah, even Selene is, like, too weak. Technically, we can make Selene and then special summon back the tuner and then do a little bit of funny business, but there's some stuff we can do. We gotta just hope we get a trap card off the top, and I can shuffle this, well, place this on the top of his deck. Yep, there we go. We got a spell card. I'll take that. It's a free draw. I'll take that. I mean, honestly, this guy's not really doing much on field anyway. He's just kind of a monster that counts as Dark Magician on the field, not in graveyard. So he just kind of, if this guy counted as Dark Magician in the graveyard, he really could have done something. But he doesn't. Because then you could summon it back with Eternal Soul and then banish stuff, and you could do stuff. There's a special summon. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, if only this guy counted as Dark Magician in the graveyard, he'd be decent. Also, my opponent is playing on like the world's worst Wi-Fi right now because every play takes like, I don't know, every little play takes like 40 seconds. It's like he's been stuck on this red thing forever. Like, I find his deck interesting because he's playing all of like the not so great Dark Magician cards, so it's probably going to be a fun duel, but like it's just taking forever. He's going to activate the Secrets of Dark Magic, which I'm actually fine with because I didn't have it out to his monster. So if he tributes this to summon a ritual, that's actually perfect. Because then I can just Forbidden Droplets when he attacks or something. That's actually perfect. It also could be a fusion too. It could be he'll be fusing these two together. Which again, I didn't have it out otherwise. So it is not a ritual. It is this. Again, I did not have it out to his situation. It's probably going to summon the Dark Magicians here. And if he attacks, I could just Forbidden Droplets and then get rid of it. But then he gets to summon a Dark Magician and a Dark Magician Girl. If he does that. And I know for a fact this guy's playing a Dark Magician Girl. I'd bet money he's playing a Dark Magician Girl. Here, he's going to go to battle phase. Does this negate activations? You can negate that monster's effect. It does not negate activations. Okay, so we go chaining on. Battle step, damage step we wait for, activate Forbidden Droplets. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Ash Blossom because it's the only thing that makes sense right here, and then we just use these two. Unfortunately, that fills his graveyard too, because this will put that in the graveyard, but now you can activate the Dark Magician to summon Dark Magician Girl, and Dark Magician. Yeah, he summons Dark Magician Girl, and now this Salvation, it becomes so much of a better card because now every time you summon one, the other one gets summoned, so it's kind of annoying. And I got rid of the Ash, but like Ash wouldn't have saved me in this situation anyway, because unfortunately, I also technically could have activated the Time Thief effect, drawn a card, then just got rid of whatever I drew off of the Forbidden Droplets too. I also could have done that, but he should have summoned another Dark Magician from his deck, not this Dark Magician. This was actually a mistake. Yeah, because now this would have been 2300 attack instead of 20. Yeah, whatever. It's whatever. Okay, he's going to attack. cool. We're definitely going to activate Time Thief. We're actually down in card advantage, which is kind of insane, considering our deck is a lot better than his deck. We're actually down in card advantage. See, I don't mind getting this because he doesn't have any protection right now. So if he summons a monster, we just torrential and we blow up the field. We have 2 monsters that dodge torrential. So now he's just deciding whether he wants to attack or not. He's going to save his Dark Magician. He's a Dark Magician player. He's going to save Dark Magician. Yep, and then we return our Time Thief. Hopefully we get a trap card. If we get a trap card, we are cooking if we get a trap card. We put this on the top of his deck and it's stuck. That is not relevant during your main phase. That doesn't help anything. Yep, Time Thief for sure. We need a trap card. Spell would be nice. I guess I'll take a draw here. No draw wouldn't hurt. Yeah, my opponent's taking like a really long time. Like as you can see from the shot clock here, they're what do we get, a monster? What is this, Berry Magician Girl? Not what we wanted, but it's fine. Not what we wanted, but it's whatever. Trimagistus. Send this card for any Magistus from your different names. From your hand. Again, it's from your hand. Fortunately, we don't have any. I think we should go to battle phase. Yeah, it doesn't really help anything. I think we should go to battle phase. If only we drew the one that special summons back from graveyard, that would have been sick. So we should go to battle phase. We just attack with Photon Lord over this Dark Magician Girl. Call it a night. Yeah, we just do that. Do another 500. Get rid of this Dark Magician Girl. Eternal Soul. I did not see that coming. Got another Eternal Soul. He's going to probably search. What is he going to search? Probably 1,000 Knives, Dark Magic Attack. I guess depending. Now it depends on if I set my cards or not. I know he has Dark Magic Attack, and he probably has both of them. Knowing this guy, he probably has both. Yep, he has both. Well, this can't be destroyed by card effects. This can dodge, so that's actually completely fine with me. I'm actually glad he searched that one instead of the other one. So we'll set this face down, and we'll just pass here. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually glad he searched that one instead of, again, can't be destroyed by card effects. Can dodge anyway. Okay, he's gonna draw. Let's see what we get off this Time Thief. Right now, unfortunately, oh, it doesn't matter. Actually, that's pretty decent. Right now, this is unaffected by card effects, but if I get rid of Eternal Soul, I'm not sure if Dark Magician blows up if I put it on top of the deck, because technically it can't check. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens here. My opponent also has an activatable card. I don't know what it is, but they have a card that can activate. Oh yeah, this. Oh, he's gonna add. Now he's gonna add. He's gonna add probably the Dark Magic Attack now. So Eternal Soul, cool. He's gonna add Dark Magic. I have one face down card. Unfortunately, I am gonna lose it. Yeah, I am gonna lose it unless he summons a monster randomly. Get a spell card. I'll take Eye of Timaeus. That would have been actually pretty dangerous if he drew that, because Eye of Timaeus would turn this into Dragoon, and then we'd be fried right now if he turned that into Dragoon. Yeah, he's gonna activate Dark Magic Attack. That was expected. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't expect. I was actually pretty dumb of me to set that. I guess I should have saved it. I knew for a fact. I mean, this guy definitely is playing all of them. Yeah, let's see what he targets here. If he targets this guy, that's actually perfect because he can't be destroyed. If he targets this, then I just dodge it. So, yep, can't be destroyed. Doesn't matter. Perfect. So that's in the graveyard now. And then we're gonna draw another card here off the Time Thief. We just gotta get a trap card off this Time Thief, and we're good. He's going to set another card. This is the thing with these weird-ass trap cards. This guy's literally playing one of every Dark Magician card. It's actually kind of interesting to see. He's going to attack. I'm going to dodge it. We've been through this before. He can activate this, but not this. This is done. This is done. So the other issue is now I've got this Eternal Soul to deal with, so I really have to get rid of it. Yeah, we're definitely going to activate this. Yeah, definitely using both of them. For sure, I'm going to be able to draw. Fiendish Chain doesn't do anything in this situation. Absolutely nothing. Neither did Torrential, to be fair. Torrential did nothing in that situation either. And this is why he should have summoned the Dark Magician from the deck instead of from the graveyard, because if he had that, he could have looped 2 Dark Magicians right now. By the way, he should just crash this. He has Eternal Soul on field. If he crashes this, he outs my monster, and then he can just summon Dark Magician back from the graveyard. So I don't even know why he's not doing that. He could just loop it endlessly right now. Ron Ryu doesn't help anything right now. Yeah, Tri-Magist is always one of those cards where just like we play it, and then we're like, why do we play this again? Ron Ryu, what are we doing with this? I mean, I guess we'll see what we get off this Time Thief. If we get a spell or not, we can maybe draw again. We get a monster. The play right now, honestly, is probably to make a Nightmare Phoenix. That's probably the play. But I'm not trying to give up the monsters we have on board to make a Nightmare Phoenix. I'm just not trying to give those up. Because if we make a Nightmare Phoenix with 2 monsters, that's just shy of game. That is 44. That is 44 if I make a... and then what do I give up? That's the other problem. Do I give up Time Thief to make it? Like, I don't think that's a great idea. So I think we just... Fiendish Chain, we set Fiendish Chain and we just pass. I think we just go to end phase. Yeah, I think we just Fiendish Chain pass. We're grabbing great cards off the top of his deck, too. I'm so glad he didn't draw that. I'm so glad he didn't draw that. Like, these are cards that I'm so glad that he did not draw. Because, like, Magician Souls would have summoned a Dark Magician from deck. Eye of Timaeus would have put a Dragoon into play. Like, there's so many good things. Like I said, I could have maybe Nightmare Phoenix popped this, would have popped this, and it would have been a pretty decent play. But I got to be a little bit careful here. He also is out of... He has no more Thousand Knives Dark Magic attack, so that's at least good. I just don't want to get rid of Time Thief and not finish him off, because Time Thief is so good in this situation. And there's always a chance to just draw a Spellcaster next turn, and then I can do my thing. I'll activate Time Thief. Again, Spell Trap, I'll take anything at this point. Yep, I'll grab a spell, yep, another, that's a great card. See, that gets him a draw. It gives him 2 draws, so I really gotta be careful about using that. I gotta be super careful about using that, because if he... Yeah, that's 2 draws for him. He has Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. That's one of those situations I don't even know what to do here. It's like, yeah, I get a draw, but he gets 2. Fusion Summon a Spellcaster. Oh my god, here we go. He could summon the big one. Yeah, we'll see what he summons here, but I have Fiendish Chain and I have Eternal Galaxy, so... Hopefully he banishes stuff from the field too. I don't know what he's going to summon. This banishes though, so at least that's good. Which means he'll get less value off of all this stuff if he banishes Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. It would be great for me. Does he have enough to make a Quintet Magician? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does have enough to make a Quintet. I forget if Quintet can be targeted or not. I think it can, which is great, because then I can just Fiendish Chain the Quintet, and then I just can take my time and really wrap it up. Yep, he's going to banish 5. Yep, Quintet Magician. 5 Spellcasters, different names. I really forget what the... I know it destroys all my monsters or something like that, but again, this can't be destroyed. This is Time Thief Redoer, so he can just dodge things. Plus, Eternal Soul's now dead. This guy is honestly like, I don't know how they do it. They have shitty hand. Like, they have... like, their decks are in theory bad, but everything comes up perfectly against us. Like, if I was playing his deck and he's playing my deck, I would have won already. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. Can it be tributed? Can it be... okay, so it can be targeted. Okay, perfect. So you can just activate that on summon. Yep, destroy all cards. We're not going to let this happen. Can this be destroyed? Can I be destroyed by card effects? Can it be tributed? Use this fusion material. But it can be targeted, so we just... Fiendish Chain. Target this, and it just negates his effects, and he can't attack. So, perfect. Didn't even need to do all that. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm actually not going to use the effect of Time Thief Redoer here. He still can't attack. I'm not going to use the effect of Time Thief Redoer to draw, because... actually, I can, because he has no more Dark Magicians or Dark Magician Girls in graveyard. They're all banished. Yeah, end phase, I'm going to use Time Thief. Sure. He banished. He doesn't have any more. He banished them. So now that graveyard effect does nothing. I'll draw my free card. Fuck, I'm in those zones. That sucks for me, but it's fine. I can just normal summon and then special summon all this other stuff. That's fine. Yeah, I can just normal summon this guy, special, so it's fine. Time Thief. Activate this effect. Yep. We're gonna get... He's negated, so he can't be destroyed by card effects right now. We're gonna get Chronicle Magician. That's garbage. Okay, let's put some things on board here. Oh, cancel. I'm gonna normal summon the Valiance card, and then I'm gonna special run Ryu. I'm gonna special summon Nefarious, Archfiend. We have a lot of plays that we can make here. We can make we can actually just Silent Honor Arc and take this shit. That's what we can do. We can Silent Honor Arc, take it for ourselves and attack directly. We can make Nightmare Phoenix pop this, which will pop this guy. We could do that. We have so many plays. Literally, we have so many plays. We could do both, honestly. We could honestly do both just to start popping some of this back row to make sure there's no funny business going on. Yeah, we could do both. Because this is a Dark Magician player. Yeah, why not? I'll make Silent Honor Arc. Because then we just have another monster that can't be destroyed by card effects. So we'll do this and this. Summon Silent Honor Arc. Activate this effect. Detach both. Grab up this Quintet Magician. Yep, and now if we want, we can hit random back row here. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to hit some random back row, just in case this is a Dark Magician player, so there could be always some foolishness going on back there. Yep, link these two away. Nightmare Phoenix. Yep, activate this effect. Yep, pop that. Probably this one. This is a newer set card. It was a Chaos form. Okay, let's go to battle phase, see what happens. An attack. Hopefully I popped the right card there. It seems I have. I have popped the right card. Time Thief, and it's only fair he finishes it because he definitely got us through that. Like I said, if he made some really bad plays, he could have crashed into my Photon Lord forever ago and just summoned Dark Magician back and then attacked every single time. He honestly should have won this duel, but it's on him. This is what my opponent was playing. Like I said, he's playing a lot of crappy cards, but he's playing one Dark Magician. It's a 55 card Dark Magician deck. This guy's playing one Dark Magician, two Red Ice Fusions. Two Red Ice Fusions, one Dragoon, one Dark Magician. Two Red Ice Fusions. Dude, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, like I understand you playing 3 copies of this because it's the best starter in the deck. It puts Dragoon, it's the boss monster. I get it. Why is this not at 2 at least? Usually Dark Magician players, actually funny enough, have the opposite problem. They have the problem where they put too many Dark Magicians. Like they're playing 3 Dark Magicians and it's like, why are you playing 3? But this guy actually has not that issue. And he's playing 1 Magician Souls, probably the best card, main deck in the entire archetype. He's playing 1. And we grabbed it off the top, funny enough. And then also Soul Servant, one of the other really good cards, 1 copy. And then the other, good in his situation, not good, but good in his situation, Eye of Timaeus. Another, funny enough, good card, but he's just playing 1. We got a lot of cards off the top of his deck. We got really lucky. Okay, let's open up another Master Pack. That was a pretty cool win against a Dark Magician player. I like playing against those kinds of decks. Like I said, I think that's going to be the strategy for next season. Is we're going to, like, if we see Malice, we're going to scoop and go to the next game. Like, it's a waste of time, and it's not even entertaining to watch. So I think we're just going to skip it and go to these doofuses because they're so much more fun to play against. Also, look at these lights. We've got Metal Foes combination, Phantasm, the bad card. Zur is 1800 attack, a free Cyber Dragon. I'll take the Cap Shell. I'll take that. Even if it's linked away, I think if it's tributed, draw a card. Fusion, Synchro, Link Material, draw a card. If we play a Link deck, he's pretty decent. He's pretty decent in... he's a decent starter in... what's this shit called? Sprites. Then we've got Hieratic Seal of Banishment, which we already have. Under here, we have a Super Rare. It's a Super Rare we already have. It's got to be. This is outrageous. Like, how do we always pull stuff we already have? This guy's not even bad. Detach, target normal trap, and you're going to place it on the bottom deck, draw a card. Not bad recursion card for our various trap decks. If a normal trap is activated, you can detach one material from exceed monster controls per someone level 4 in your hand. It's probably a decent card in, like, Trap Trick, but Not really in any of our decks. And our UR is a Melodious card, which I don't think we can really use. We do have fusion monsters. We do have all the, like, Melodious is a very high rarity deck. I don't think we'll ever actually be able to play this deck. Alright, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent for some reason made us go first. The hand's not so great. I think I'm just going to set. I think that's the best thing to do here. This one, during the next hand, after this face-up card is destroyed, special summon it by a card effect. I'll just leave it. I'll just go to end phase here. See what we can do. We'll follow up with whatever. We have 3 interruptions, essentially. I'm going to put Chaining on. I have the Azure Statue, Crackdown. So we have a negate of an inherent summon. Then 2 more cards. He could have Maxi here, which is probably what he's got, based on the fact that he's got a response to this. But we also have 2 interruptions after that, so it's still fine. He's going to chain Branded and High Spirits to my card, which I guess is fine. It has nothing to do with anything. Druid Worm. Unfortunately, Angel Statue does not do anything to Druid Worm or any of the Bestials, because unfortunately it's inherent summons only and they are monster effects. So he's going to be able to slip past us here. Yep, he's going to send the monster to graveyard, the Albion. So he can banish it to summon Druid Worm if he wants to. I can steal with Crackdown. I can also Forbidden Droplets. I actually hate playing against Branded. It's really annoying because, like, it feels like they always endlessly have interruptions. And it's so easy for them to summon a monster that's 2000 attack. So it is kind of annoying. He's going to Druid Worm. Yep, that's fine. Hasn't really... Nothing important has happened yet. Yep, that's fine. This is all happening, by the way, in the standby phase. So I'm going to go back to my normal field here. I mean, he's got a 60 card Branded pile. He's got Lubellion. Yeah, it is what it is. He's going to add Saronir. Maybe he's going to Tribute to summon out the Lubellion. Now here, Lubellion we can actually steal. Or I can negate the Inherent Summon. Honestly, I think I am going to negate the Inherent Summon because realistically, I don't think our monster's surviving anyway. So I think we just negate this Inherent Summon. Actually, no, I'll save the Inherent Summon negate for the card. No. Can't do that on that card. He has got the card in hand that searches Branded Fusion. He's got that. I believe he revealed it at some point. Springin's Kid, he added. I can't really negate this because he has to have a Fallen of Valbaz monster. Then he gets a special summon, which he doesn't. So, yeah, I can negate this summon, which isn't bad. I can negate this summon or I can crack down Lubellion. I think I'm going to crack down Lubellion. So I'm going to put Chaining on, yes. And now I'm going to crack down Lubellion before you can get Branded and whatever and start doing all that extra stuff. I don't want him to do all that, so I'll just take this for now. Saronir has no effect on what's going on right now. He can take it. He can take it, but it has no effect on what is going on right now on the field. Yep, so we'll take this Saronir for free. The good thing, at least with the Angel Statue, is if it gets destroyed by battle, it still destroys this monster, so at least that's still good. And now, if we can use the Forbidden Droplets to send either well, probably Bestial Lubellion. Yep, he's going to activate this. Cool. When this hits the field, this I can stop this Inherent Summon. Oh, never mind, I can't. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Yeah, this we can Forbidden Droplets because I'm not trying to deal with the dumb shit right now. So we'll send that. We can also send... Oh yeah, we're going to send both. That way we cut his attack and he doesn't attack us. Yeah, we can send both Crackdown and this card. So we can send 2, yeah. Send these 2, and then we can negate both these effects. We can cut both their attacks in half, and that way this survives, and I can have a trap card based. I can have a trap card based Time Thief next turn. Funny enough, he can still go into like an SP Little Knight here. Oh, Luber, but he has to send a Luber. Okay, well, that wraps it up. That wraps it up. That wraps it up. Because now he goes full combo with the Branded stuff. I tried. I used every negate that I could. I thought I played it pretty well, but he had the Aluber. Nothing I could do there. That wraps it up. Alright, this coin flip we actually won. And this hand's pretty good, actually. You've got Endymion, Roachka, Inari Fire. I guess we go Endymion and Ori Fire in this case. I think that is the right play here. Yeah, I think that's the right play. I think that's the right play. And then we see what we can do here. Unfortunately, Magistus doesn't have a free special summon that requires nothing. That's kind of their problem. They always require something. I'll summon the Inari Fire now. I have to stop clogging my pendulum zones, by the way, because we do have that pendulum monster. So I have to be a little bit more careful. But it's fine, because we've got this stuff. Activate search. Search out. See, like, this guy's a free summon, but you have to send the Spellcaster from hand to graveyard to summon him. So, like, yeah, we can summon an extra monster, but then... Like, for what? I'm saying, like, for what? You can summon an extra monster, but that's it. Just one extra monster. And then it's not enough. So, we'll add Zorora here. And then we will activate to pop. Zorora is an awesome follow-up, so we'll pop this. Draw a card. Oof. It gets shuffled back into deck. Target one, but just this monster. Special summon it. It's a decent follow-up, I guess. And then also so is Roachka. They're both decent follow-ups. I guess we could put this back. I mean, this is probably the least useful of all of them. Because this is a summon, this is a normal summon, I guess. This is a decent follow-up. We know we're going to lose our monsters eventually. I think it's Roachka we put back, and then we keep these two for later. And then we special summon out. I think we go Photon route here. Again, it's Photon or Baguska usually is the play. I guess in this case we go Photon, activate, definitely detaching Endymion. And then we will search Eternal Galaxy. Set 3 pass, or set 2 pass, yeah. Actually, we can activate this to... Oh, I guess... No, I wouldn't have changed anything anyway. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can special summon back Endymion, but right now it doesn't actually do anything, so we'll just set pass. Chaining on, we have 3 interruptions. We have Ghost Ogre, this thing. This is the card we drew into, so there was no way I knew I was going to draw that. This card's cool. It's like little... It's like a small monster reborn for the little monsters. Next turn we get at least a free Endymion plus Aurora. Yeah, we'll rank this up now. Just have a monster effect available. Monster negate available. Yep, we're going to give ourselves a Photon Lord. Free of charge. And now it's not bad. We have Crackdown, Photon Lord, Ghost Ogre. Just depends on what they're playing. That could be enough. That could not be enough. We'll see. It's not bad. It's 3 interruptions. So... It could be decent. Hold on. Yeah, Trap Trick. On summon 1,000,000%. We're going to hit him. Okay, normal traps. On summon 100%. We're going to hit him with a Crackdown. I don't want a Sarah coming out. So we're going to do this 1,000,000%. And then next turn we can make a rank 4 using his monsters. Nope. 100%. That's the right play. Because, yeah, this prevents Sarah. I'm actually shocked that the game allowed me to... He has a double normal summon now. That sucks for me. Yeah, that sucks for me. Man, that really sucks, actually. Yeah, that actually really sucks. Because they usually only play 1 copy of this. That's what makes it the most annoying about all of this, is that they only play 1 copy of this. This guy happened to open the other copy. Like usually they play 1 in search, and they always... this card, of in the Masochist Challenge, like, this deck is, like, decently annoying to play against. Not the worst deck to play against, but it's decently annoying. But this card, particularly in the Masochist Challenge, is just so outrageously annoying to actually play against. Okay, he's Sarah. See, like this, for example, each time they would be destroyed by battle, it's not destroyed. That is actually really annoying. I can negate this, but then I can't negate Sarah. I guess not negating Sarah is not the end of the world if he doesn't have other stuff. So I think actually it's not bad to negate this right here. So we'll activate it, negate the monster effect. Yeah, we're going to negate the monster effect. We'll detach. Do we negate and destroy? Yeah, so he doesn't have it next turn. Sure, we'll negate and destroy. We'll negate and destroy the Parallel Exceed. The only danger is that if he's got like triple tactics or something, but what can you do? Yeah, we'll negate and destroy so he can't parallel exceed us later. And now we're up on card advantage. We're in a pretty good spot here. Now, the problem is he's got Sarah, and Sarah is no joke. So we have Ghost Ogre for the Sarah, which is good. And we also have this follow-up right here. So we definitely have some cool stuff. So we have this follow-up to hand, yes. So we have this, we have this, we have this. So we have definitely some follow-ups to play with. For sure, and that is good, but I keep putting monsters in this column, but it's fine because I'm definitely going to Exceed Summon any second now. Okay. So from here, like I said, we have a ton of plays. I think first things first, I think we summon out the guy from Graveyard. I think we do that first. We summon the guy from Graveyard out. So we'll activate, yep, the Magistus card. Bring this dude back, Endymion. I think for sure we start with the Endymion back. And now with Endymion, we start poking at back row if we can. He, of course, can have stuff too, but I do have a monster negate. Yeah, okay. I had a lot of plays that game. I actually had a lot of plays that game because I had Endymion, which can pop a spell trap card, and then I can use Zorora to summon the... Zorora can summon a free Dragite for me, and Dragite would have just finished that duel off because I pop one back row, then I have Dragite, I have Ghost Slugger for the Sarah. I kind of had a lot that game. That was very good. Like that is the best of probably what this Spellcaster deck can do, is what we just witnessed there. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack and see what we get here. Hopefully something good. It's already glowing. Which is nice. Let's see, we've got a holo there. Monk of the 10, that's our third Monk of the 10. You'll definitely take that. We got this thing. Salvage, adds back 2 waters. Cool. Cross Sheep, that's a great card, actually. These are 2 great Link monsters. I can't believe we haven't had Cross Sheep for this long. Can't believe it. Some of these duels, too, we've actually summoned like a Link monster, Exceed monster, Synchro monster. So this one's best with the Ritual and the Fusion, neither of which we really do. Synchro is a little underwhelming, but for a generic card, it's really not bad. Another new card. You know, sometimes we'll have a full episode where we don't pull anything new, and all of a sudden it's like 4 new cards in one thing. Psychic, Piercing, okay, that's not bad. And the damage to gain life points equal to the surplus. Okay, so Piercing gains life points, 3,000, level 9, requires a Psychic monster, unfortunately. Hypernova Burst, Scarecrow Decline. This should be good. Dark World Dealings, I think that's our second or third copy. Okay, not super useful for us, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, we just won the coin flip. The hand is not good right now. Not for what we are trying to do here. This actually kind of sucks. We need a free special summon ASAP. Actually, never mind. It's playable. I forgot. Renola is going to make this playable. So we're going to normal summon Renola, activate her effect, add a Magistus spell trap. Yeah, hopefully this resolves, because if it doesn't, we're cooked, because we literally can't play. Yeah, we need this to resolve. We need to add the Tri-Magistus that has been bricking us every single game. We actually need to add it this time. Ghost Ogre. Oh boy, these people are unbelievable. Okay, we lose our Renola. We can add this back to special summon back the Renola, or we can do this to special summon something from our hand during the main phase special summon. Okay, you can only use 1 effect per turn anyway, so we'll activate this to special summon. I guess in this case, Endymion. Yeah, in this case, Endymion. Although we can make... See, this is one of those situations where we had an SP Little Knight. I see a really cool play. Where we could special summon this, link it away, summon SP Little Knight. No, yeah, link it away into Artemis, and then search the Trick Clown. And then with the Trick Clown, we just... I guess we don't do anything. We just get stuck there. But, hey, it puts us far enough. So, it'll get us a little further so we can do this first effect. Special summon 1 from hand. I guess we do this just because we want to draw. Summon this out. Activate this effect. Yep. Target itself. Target itself to special summon to equip the Moon Maiden. Activate the Moon Maiden. Grab. Oof. Not Zorora, actually. We can grab this and then get to a rank 4. Yeah, this is probably the best thing for us to grab. Yeah. Almost grabbed the wrong thing there. Grab this. Activate. We'll activate Crowley now. Send him to the graveyard. Damage Juggler. Summon Crowley out. Now we can activate the Damage Juggler. It's almost went south here. Alright, so we'll activate that. Add Trick Clown to hand. Cool. just in case we need to put him back for some reason. We can activate this here to use Ghost Ogre, and it's once per turn, so we can change this to, we'll change it to water, just for no reason. Just in case they had something, just in case they wanted to use an imperm. Activate this, pop this, draw a card. Photon Advancer does, what does this do right now for us? Not a damn thing, right? What does that actually do for us? I don't think that actually does anything of relevance for us whatsoever. Is that better than Rochka though? I mean, it's a free special summon, so I think I know we're searching this in the follow-up anyway, so yeah, we'll put him back, because if we're about to go into, what do we have here? Renola. That's not bad at all, but that's not relevant right now because we can't use these effects, but that's not bad actually. It's a good follow-up. Yeah, I guess we just go for the Photon Dragon. That's actually a pretty decent follow-up. Again, I don't really need that right now, but that's not actually terrible. What does the other dude do? I never really paid attention. We never drew this many pure cards. I just card from target one Magician's monster you control equivalent Magician's monster in graveyard except a Vor monster. Yeah, I guess they both do that, which is kind of nice. Again, we just have never really played this large amount of them. We'll detach Crowley. Add Photon Eternal Galaxy to hand. And I think we just end on what we've got right now. Just set this, put chaining on, and pass. And unfortunately, the only thing we really got is Lost Wind plus Photon Lord is all we've got. But the follow-ups again not bad. Like, this deck has some decent follow-up. I guess that's the positive of it, is that it's got some pretty cool cards that you can kind of use next turn. Yep, we'll summon this out. Hit him with a Photon Lord. Cool. Yeah, we have Rochka plus Trick Clown next turn, so we could special Trick Clown. Normal Rochka, get a free card. Like, there's a lot. Like, the follow-up in this deck is actually pretty decent. The problem is, like, you can see the board. It's like, okay, see, and they're already starting with a Pot of Extravagance, so any advantage that we've gotten there, they're making up for right now. Is a very, I don't know what they're playing. They've got Pot of Extravagance and Ghost Ogre. It could be anything. Necro Valley, I'm cool with it. Again, that probably means they're playing Stun. If they're playing Stun, they're either playing Stun, maybe it's a very low chance they're playing actual Gravekeepers. If they are, then Deck Lock, they're playing Stun. Okay, they're playing Stun. This guy's pretty good under Stun. Yeah, Thunder King Ryo. This guy's actually pretty decent under Stun, because he's just got a lot of interestingly good effects. Do either of these matter right now? That's not special summon, right? It's a special summon monster. This we can activate right now before we learn that this is a strike or something like that. Oh, can we even add? I guess we can't add. This is going to send to graveyard. Oh no, it's Ghost Ogre. Well, again, we're unaffected. So there's a funny stuff going on here. I can negate that, no point too. So I'm actually attaching the Photon Lord to this monster, because right now I can't add anything. So we get to attach this because of Thunder King Ryo. But I guess we get another material, and we have another Photon card underneath, which is kind of, as long as it's Photon materials, it can't be destroyed by card effects. So that's cool. So that's good. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Crowley is a free special summon. But right now, I would usually discard this, but under Necro Valley, that would just be dumb. So we'll start off with a Rochka. Yeah, we'll start off with Rochka. We can always special summon something with that. That would have been a really cool play, actually, if I discarded this, special summon this. But there's no point right now. Oh, I can't add anything, right. I guess even my opponent can't even add anything. I guess we can... I kind of don't want to do this, but okay, I'll activate this. Special summon one. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just special summon one from hand right now. Yeah, again, that is going to be... all these graveyard effects would be negated. So I need to get rid of Necro Valley. Oh, he has Deck Lockdown and Necro Valley and this. So, you know, we have a few different things that are shutting us down right now. So we'll special summon this dude out. The Perform Age Trick Clown. I think from here, again, in these kind of like... in these kinds of decks, I think it's usually best, actually, funny enough, to go into a Time Thief. But he can negate my Time Thief. That's my one issue here, is he can negate my Time Thief summon. So I think I'm going to flip this to attack mode right now. Okay, and then I'm just going to go to battle phase, because, again, a Time Thief could... I think I'm going to attack and see what happens. If that goes through, then main phase 2 I make a Time Thief, because if I try to make a Time Thief now, I'm just running into a Thunder King Ryo. Skill Drain. Well, that's fine then. That's fine. Yeah, skill drain, that's fine. This guy's just got 3 million stun cards. Okay, so then we... That's fine. We attack with these two. Yeah, we attack with these two. I'm trying to think, is there a X-Seed monster that's worth making right now? No, we don't want to activate that. Is there an X-Seed monster worth making? Go main phase 2. I mean, Time Thief's negated. Baguska's negated. All of these are basically negated. The only one maybe worth summoning is Grenosaurus, but that's about it. Other than Grenosaurus, I don't think there's anything worth summoning. Because Grenosaurus, at least if it's destroyed, we can target a card, destroy it. Which is pretty decent. It's better than having these two guys separately. These two do nothing separately, and they're kind of weak. So I kind of want to make this Grenosaurus. It seems like the right play in this situation. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll make a Grenosaurus. That way later, if they have negates of some kind, Grenosaurus has the graveyard effect. So if he dies, we can out like a Skill Drain or a Necro Valley or something of that sort. So we'll just pass on this. It's not too bad. He's going to set a monster. This is probably, if I had to guess... If I had to guess, that's what's his name. That's Fossil Dyna. Although there's not much I can do if it is a Fossil Dyna. I kind of have to live with it anyway. So I think we just normal summon this guy out. If it is a Fossil Dyna. Yeah, I think we normal summon this dude out. Right here. We have these amazing graveyard effects here, but we can't use them. We also have this. Yeah, we have these amazing graveyard effects. They're going to be negated by Necro Valley. So we go to battle phase right here. I think we just attack with our strongest monster. If it is Fossil Dyna, these two get destroyed. Okay, fine. But then this triggers and we get to pop something. So that's fine. Forbidden Dress. Okay. Yeah, I lose some attack points. Cool. We'll see what his monster is. It's not a monster that's relevant. Cool, whatever. And that should be game then, right? Yeah. Nothing left there. Again, I was prepared for Fossil Dyna. I was prepared for Mirror Force. I was very prepared this game, actually. And I told you, some way, somehow, this is actually more interactive than playing against Malice. It actually is. It's more interactive. I would rather play against that than Malice. His entire deck is built to stop me from playing, and I still play more than I do against Malice. It's actually, it's absurd when you really think about it. This is what my opponent was playing. It's a stun deck, but it's like an Edison stun deck, funny enough. This guy's like, it's an Edison stun deck. Actually, technically, I guess it's not Edison. I guess it's, what's after it? Like hat format? It's a hat format stun deck, funny enough, because it's like, what's a new card here? This is the newest card here. Out of all of the cards in this deck, this is random Nibiru Beat Raptor. Beat Raptor's another, like, weird one. I don't know why it's really here. But, like, you take Beat Raptor and Nibiru and this out, and it's a deck from 2014. But somehow, again, more, and actually these two also, but this was somehow more fun to play against than, it was more fun to play against than most modern decks. Okay, Master Pack. Let's see what we get here. We're gonna get something. We gotta remain hopeful. That's the main thing. You gotta remain hopeful, because if you don't remain hopeful, it doesn't make a difference. Whether you're hopeful or not, the pulls are generated randomly anyway. Toon Harpy, Gem Knight Amber, XYZ Reborn, Mythical Bestiary, Fluffle Leo, Vampire Familiar, and a Nordic. Oof. Goodbye, guys. Okay, we lost a coin flip, and this guy made us go first. The hand's pretty good. I mean, we have a normal summon, free summon, free summon, free summon. So, like, already off the bat, it's pretty good. So we're going to Pendulum Scale this dude out. Activate him. He's cool because he counts as our spell activation and our monster activation. We're gonna activate this now. Why not? We're gonna activate him. Hopefully bait something out. Heads or tails? Nope, our opponent doesn't seem to have anything. Heads. So this guy's negated. Irrelevant, but okay. Is he a spellcaster? Did I lock myself into something? Oof! I just locked myself out of special summoning these two. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Didn't realize I did that. I guess I gotta live with that. I should have summoned her first and then did all this other stuff. Well, that's gonna come back to bite me. Ash Blossom. Yeah, I just have these two stuck in my hand now. That is not good. I should have read all that. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. I definitely should have summoned Renola first, got ashed, and then special summoned this dude. I definitely should have done that. Because I did not realize... Some of these cards, again, I don't play in such a long time, and then They randomly come up. We're going to detach, search Eternal Galaxy. Yeah, this might actually be a loss. I should have another Xseed monster right now. Hopefully it still works out for us, but that is... Well, what are you going to do now? Right, it already happened. It already happened. What can you do? I could cry about it, but the reality is I messed this up. Yeah, for the rest of... Except for the rest of the turn. Okay. Special summon this card to a main monster zone. Yeah, I shouldn't have summoned this first. Oof, and now he's got this dude coming out. I mean... We'll see what we can do here. We do have the Eternal Galaxy, which I already should have. I always shotgun this in the standby phase. The one time I mess it up, it's relevant. I definitely should have done this. But what's cool is that we have the Solemn. We have these, depending on what deck he's playing. If he is playing the Blue Eyes deck, I mean, not the Blue Eyes. If he is playing the Millennium deck, we can Solemn Warning the Millennium Ankh. We can do that, which is their boss monster. So we can do that. That's good for us. So he's going to show us the 5 Exodia pieces. We're not letting that resolve. We're definitely going to Solemn Warning that. That's not happening. It's not happening. We really did mess up because I really would love to have had a Time Thief to pair alongside the Galaxy monster here. I would have loved to, but now I'm gonna get it just a little later. So we're gonna activate this to search. We're gonna search Photon Advancer for free. Yep, to hand. So at least we have a free special summon. If we draw a Spellcaster, we can summon 3 Xseed monsters, which is pretty cool. And that is a Spellcaster. Cool. So we can clean up on our mistake here a little bit. So we're going to definitely start with this. Special summon this out for free. And then we will normal summon this out. We do have the monster negate for Nibiru, so we can kind of go crazy here. It doesn't matter. We'll special summon this out. Special summon this out. Flip this to attack. I don't know what this is. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what this is. This could be some dumb shit. Where he's playing Exodia. It could very well be some dumb shit. I should probably play around the fact that that could be some dumb shit. So, because in honor of that being dumb shit, should I do something about it? That's debatable. Honestly, I think this is probably an Exodia piece. If it's an Exodia piece, what's the math here? Can we game him? No, we can't. We cannot game him, no matter what. Even if I attack with the weakest monster, he gamed himself. He gamed himself. Okay, yeah, but we had a lot of plays there. We had a ton of plays. We messed it up. You know what? We dropped the ball. It fell out of bounds. We inbound. You know, we got the turnover. It happens. We turned over the ball a little bit. Shit happens. We cleaned it up, though. We cleaned it up in the next play. We scored 3. So, we turned over the ball and we hit a 3. No big deal. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Could have been anything face down. If it was one of the ones that can't be... If it was one of the annoying ones that can't, like, Damn, this is weird. Okay, yeah, there's one of them that can't be destroyed by battle. Yeah, if this monster battles, neither player destroys a monster by battle. Like, if he had this face down, it would have been so annoying to actually out this thing. These are ones that these random Spirit Reaper monsters that, like, just... The Spirit Reapers in 2025 that come out of nowhere. The monsters. This entire archetype of illusion where it can't be destroyed by battle is actually so annoying to deal with, because they just throw them onto the field, and if you have like very little resources, all of a sudden you're waiting 3-4 turns to beat them. It's actually kind of annoying. As far as the deck goes, there's an Exodia Necros in here. That is interesting. I also didn't realize that this card came out. I didn't realize that came out. I thought that was TCG exclusive still. But ratios are a little weird. Contract with Exodia. Got to put them all in the graveyard. How are we doing that? I don't know. I don't know how we're doing that. But it is what it is. He's doing something here. Okay, let's open up a master pack. Hopefully get something good here. It's been quite an episode. We haven't pulled anything good, I think, all episode. Which, sometimes you have episodes like that. We have a guaranteed UR. Please be something useful. Buster Dragon. That would be cool. All monsters become dragons. You need a lot of setup. You need a Buster Blader, which is probably a UR. Let's go check. Let's go figure this out. So you need this. It's not a... Okay, it's a rare. That's good. This is a UR. That's crazy that this is the UR, because actually this card is the one you really need to get the party started. So this takes a lot of effort to... Like, you need Union Carrier. You have to attach. It's a lot of work. This. Okay, fine. Buster Blader is only a rare. This is a super rare. I don't know if I have it. This is a UR. I don't know if I have it. UR... Rare, common, rare. We might have this. We might actually have this stuff needed to do the Buster Lock. We got to check things out. Magician's Robe. Raid Raptor Rise Falcon. Zap Mustang. Twilight Ninja. Kagan. Tribute this. Target ninja you control gains 800. That's terrible. Once per turn, when your ninja monster claims an attack, you can make that monster gain 1,000 attack. That's still terrible. Okay, and then rescue ferret. Okay, let's see what this is right here. We've got a UR. You've got to be kidding me. 2 of these? Of all the bum-ass URs, man. Why do we have to get 2 of this? There's so many out there. There's so many URs. Why do we have to get 2 of this? Okay, let's see what's going on with these Buster Blader cards. We have 3 of this too, which I haven't read in a while, but I remember when it came out, it was really hype. You can shuffle this card, control into the deck, special summon monsters from your deck, whose levels equal 6 to a zone a link monster points to, but those special summon monsters have their effects negated, streamed in the end phase. Okay. So basically, if you have a link monster that points down in some way, you can summon this, and then essentially get like a rank 6 or rank 3, not a rank 6, a rank 3 available to you. They have the effects negated. I guess graveyard effects are still good. You can summon a Sangan and something else and then link them away and then get a Sangan effect and something else. It's not terrible, and we have 3. It just needs the right deck. And you know what deck this could actually work in, funny enough? This could actually, now that I think about it, whose levels equal 6. It has to equal 6. This could actually work in Tenyi. This could work on our Tenyi deck, actually. It's crazy enough because the Tenyi deck doesn't use a normal summon. So you could just summon the Monk of the Tenyi. It points down. You normal summon Rescue Farah, and then you summon 2 monsters from your deck. It's just a matter of what monsters you want to summon. You can summon like Adhara plus a level 5. You can summon like a Sangan and another level 3. Like, you could definitely work something out. It's not the most terrible idea in the world, actually. Now that I think about it, Rescue Farah might actually be kind of decent. Let me investigate that. Where is it? Where is our normal monster combo? Aha, maybe we could do something with that. Oof, I just realized Nat Beast. What level is Nat Beast? Level 5? Level 5. Damn. I almost had something there for a second there. Because you could tribute this is a level 4 itself. This is interesting. This is interesting. You could potentially make a Nat Beast. But yeah, we have all these Tenyis. They all summon themselves. So like at Horror. Summon it, a Monk. Monk points down, normal summon this, activate effect, shuffle it back, summon at Hara in a level 5, or you can summon at Hara, or you could summon just 2 level 3. Again, what level 3s do we have? Probably, you can summon like a Cap Shell and a level 4. That you could do. Like, you could summon Shathana and a level 4. This is going to be negated, but when it goes to the graveyard, you draw a card. Like, it seems like a decent idea. You can summon a Cyber Dragon and at Hara. I think we could play with this a little bit. This doesn't seem so bad, honestly. Now that I have 3 of them, it doesn't seem so bad. We have Sangan, right? I don't remember if we have Sangan. Just type in Sangan and find out. I don't know why I'm making this more difficult than it has to be. Sangan. No, we don't have Sangan. I don't think we have Sangan. Bam. It's a rare and we don't have it. What's up with this game sometimes? It's a rare and we don't have it. Yeah, Sangan and another level 3 would be kind of crazy. Oof, I didn't realize we have 5 of these. Yeah, again, the repeats are outrageous. It actually is. Like we pull so many super rare repeats. How many repeats did we pull? But 3 of this. In this one episode, look at every hollow is like a repeat that we pull. Except for this. This wasn't a repeat. We have 3 of this. We have 3 of this. I thought 1 was too much. I thought 2 was too much. We have 3 of this. That's excessive. Alright, let's open up some legacy tickets and see what we get here. Hopefully, out of the legacy tickets, we can find something good. There's a UR. I'm going to open these slowly. I'm going to open these the old-fashioned way. We always open these fast, and then, you know what's funny? You guys tell me, like, these episodes are getting shorter. I skip half the shit. I skip so much. I used to open these one by one and read every card. I don't pull any new cards. So, like I would have read the new cards here. This is bad. I don't know, you know, attack position, change to defense, and shuffle into your deck. Yeah. If this attack position changes, yeah, it's just, you shuffle your deck for free. Not useful. Yes, like I used to read the cards because we used to pull new cards all the time. Now I don't because I never really pull new cards. So that used to take time. I used to open these packs one by one. That used to take time. I used to record everything. Even the coin flip at the beginning of the game I used to record. That isn't... So of course, if I'm cutting out so much stuff, so much like filler content, it's going to get shorter. Great Cobra. It's another copy. Yeah, this card's not bad. Destroyed by battle. Sent to the grave. Target one face of monster controls. Equip it to this card. This is great for a great old, like, going second deck. We do have a lot of kaijus. Could be decent. Could be decent in our... yeah, this could be decent in our... What's it called? Deck? For sure. It could be decent in our, like, going second trap deck, now that I think about it, it's not bad. I mean, it's a little slow. It's a little bit too much of a one-for-one trade. Job Change Mirror, one of my favorites. World Legacy Trap Globe. Here's a guaranteed UR. There are so many shitty URs, but there are a few really good ones. So, hopefully we got that. Inferno Hammer. This is an old promo, I think. When this card destroys an opponent's monster battle, sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, you can select one face-up monster your opponent controls on your opponent's side of the field, change your face down. So you have to summon this big idiot, destroy a monster, and then it books one monster. Slow as hell. What do we have here? Oh my god. I told you there are a lot of bad ones. When either player draws a tuner for their normal draw phase, they can reveal that. Draw 2 cards. That includes our opponent. If your opponent draws by this effect, you lose 2,000 life points. Send this card to the graveyard. Sometimes they make cards. It's like, guys, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs come with 9 cards. There are cards that are so bad, I'd rather them come with 8. That's how bad that card is. Dark King of the Abyss, Disc Fighter. Terrible. Terrible. No, I'd rather Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs come with 8 cards instead of 9 if you're going to print stuff like that. Fright for card. Magical Dimension. Yeah, this card's not terrible. And it comes with a Searcher now. It's kind of decent. You target, yeah, you have a Spellcaster, you tribute it, destroy. You target a Spellcaster that you control, tribute it, special summon Spellcaster from your hand, destroy one monster on the field. It's actually not that bad. If I remember, yeah, it has a Searcher now, which is Dimensional Conjurer, which is actually the guy in the artwork, which why they randomly gave Legacy support. But this card's also pretty good. When this card's normal or special summon, add a Magical Dimension. It's only level 1, but it is a Spellcaster, so we can perhaps use it in our Spellcaster deck. This card is sent for monsters into the grave. Draw cards equal to the number of Spellcasters you control, then place them on top at the bottom of the deck. Okay, cool. So this might actually be usable in our Spellcaster deck, assuming we have it. We're going to check after this. So I'm actually kind of glad I pulled that, because you actually only want to play one of the spell. You can play multiples of the monsters, but you only want to play one of the spell. And then we've got Desert Sunlight. We got, I think, 2 packs left. Yeah, this was... That's the kind of UR, you just don't even give it to me. Just keep it. Just keep it. And the funny thing is, with the Legacy ticket, you can't decraft them. You can never decraft them. You're stuck with them forever. So, it is what it is. We got 2 cards we've read 3 million times already. And then 2 more cards, hopefully one of which is good right now. Nope, neither of which is good. Let's go check out the Dimensional Conjurer situation. Okay, so we have this right here. Let me check if I have related cards. Nope, I have 0. Where do you obtain them from? The Legacy tickets, yeah. And these are rare. One day we'll get them. See, this is the kind of rare that's good, but unfortunately we keep pulling repeats that are garbage. But this actually would be kind of decent in this deck, because you normal summon, search this, and then it becomes an interruption, and you can like shuffle back during your opponent's turn and get hand traps potentially. It's actually a pretty decent thing. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. And it adds from deck or graveyard, so you only really have to play one. So even if this goes to graveyard, it's pretty good. It's a decent normal summon in Dark Magician. It's not like the most terrible card. We play against some really bad Dark Magician decks. This would actually be better in a lot of their decks than some of the stuff they play. La 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 la.